Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Cleveland. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was...
right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Out of the gun, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Browns getting their punting team out there. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
Now, Mike, at this level here in the NFL, you just rarely see the type of performance where one player on the field...
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Nick Chubb and the rest of the Browns offense set to take over again. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Going deep downfield for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A 1st down throw for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it.
Gotta go.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this 1st quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he's had an early impact on this game. Sensational start, and you know they're going to be looking his way more as this game goes on. That is brought in! And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Judy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their 1st read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now he'll run. Oh! And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
11.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Geno Stone with the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
We're set.
Now it's Watson. Now he'll run it. He'll get this close to the 1st down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. 3rd and a yard.
Reset.
Back to throw is Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. On the return is Jones. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
11 MT. 11 MT.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That is caught. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He fumbled the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and
he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Watson. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Watson going to give it to Chubb. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At their 48-yard line.
To throw is Watson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On comes the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Returnable from the 17. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
I'm one, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Gun, gun.
Burrow working in the pistol. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
I'm one, ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That is caught. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game.
Bengals 49, Browns nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Watson now on 1st down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
3rd and long. Now Watson. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That'll be returnable from the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Here's Burrow. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will add one more onto their big lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Watson to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.